Everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I just want to chill and play some Super Mario Bros. 3 for the NES. I prefer this over the SNES All Stars version for some reason. I'm just used to the physics more in this. This is what I grew up with mostly. But anyway, I hope you all enjoy. I hope you're all doing well. I always thought the drum beats in this game sounded really good growing up. They almost sound like sound samples. I always thought the backgrounds in this game had a very unique style compared to the other Mario games. It kind of reminds me of the McDonald's play areas growing up with all the colors, and I don't know. I don't know how you would explain this aesthetic. It almost reminds me of an Erector set, which, if you're not familiar with that, it was like Legos, but instead you had like these pieces of metal with holes in it, and you would have to like actually use like an Allen wrench to screw them together. They're kind of expensive and really heavy if you got a bigger set. Always wanted to get the automatic screwdriver for that one. So you have, I guess the P stands for power. All these years I don't enough and those arrows go to the P. If you're not familiar with Mario games, it'll allow you to temporarily fly. This game is loaded with hidden stuff like most Mario games really. Alright, we're gonna try to attempt this. Wish me luck. I'm sitting on the floor. This is kind of a new setup. I usually don't stream like with my laptop, so I'm trying to find the perfect setup for this. It's a bit cluttered right now. Looks like a laboratory with all the wires on the floor. Oh, I didn't make it in time. I'm second guessing myself because it's been a minute. I used to have this neighbor where I would borrow Mario 3 from him all the time. He had a PC, so I guess his NES wasn't as interesting to him. I don't know. So he never played the game, so he let me borrow it for a long time. And I didn't actually end up getting the game until like 3 years later. But the first time I played this game, I think it was in like 1990 or 91. And I remember renting it because I remember watching. This is gonna make me sound really old. Oh well, it's no secret. It's called the MD Max '09 Elderly Stream. But anyway, like I remember watching like The Wizard with Fred Savage and seeing the footage for Super Mario Bros. 3 for the first time. At the time, I didn't even know that was a reveal. I thought the game was already out. That shows you how much I knew. But like, unless you had the magazines and stuff back then, you really didn't know what was coming out. Like, we had some form of the internet, but it was almost like in the format of Reddit almost, where it's just more or less a bulletin board. There weren't like websites you could visit, at least with the computers we had. Like the funky remix of the sewer song. That's what I'm calling it. I'm sure it has a proper name. I used to think the NES controller is really comfortable, but now as I'm using it after using, I guess, controllers made for adults, this smaller NES rectangular controller's kind of hurt my hand a little bit. It's digging into my hand. I guess it's the way I'm holding it because I'm used to using shoulder buttons now. Hopefully if you run, you get a star most times. We managed. Let's hope we can manage it 2 more times. Off the top of my head, I think 3 stars is 5 up. 3 flower plants are I believe it's 2 up, and then the mushrooms 1 up. I don't know. I remember when I was a kid, I went to the store and they had a Super Mario Brothers 3 shirt. I was so proud of it. Used to wear it to school every day. Thought it looked so cool. There's also a cartoon I used to watch based on Mario 3. They used to have the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, which was this weird hybrid of the Mario 1 and 2 universe mixed up. But then they... I'm not looking at the screen. They had dedicated cartoons based on Super Mario World and Super Mario Brothers 3. I think 3 was my favorite. And they had the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. It would be Mario every week until Friday, and then Friday was like an episode of the Zelda cartoon. And then usually Captain N, the Game Master. That's pathetic. On my end, it's not the game's fault. I used to love Captain N because it would basically animate like some of these games where they were really primitive, so it added some personality and story to them that maybe you normally wouldn't get unless you read the instruction manual, which I often didn't read because I rented games and people would lose those. It looks like we're not gonna fly to get the leaf. It's not a big deal. I just gotta get used to playing this again. Also playing at kind of an awkward angle. I'm playing super close to like a 55-inch television, and it's at like a kind of an awkward angle. I'm looking at the TV diagonally a little bit. Let's try to get another star. Yes. Hey, Ben. Yeah, I love the cartoon. I used to try to get my grandmother to record them for me on like VHS. Pick a box. Its contents will help you on your way. I will cherish this moment, Toad. Let's play the matching game where I never managed to match this stuff. Okay. We just created a monstrosity. I remember, like, anything with, like, pits and stuff like this would give me so much anxiety, because I almost felt like I was falling with Mario. I almost had, like, that feeling in my stomach, like when the elevator, like, adjusts itself right before the doors open up. Or, like, if you're on a roller coaster, like, it kind of has that same feeling sometimes when I was younger. I remember playing Mario 64 and it being in 3D, it recreated those feelings all over again, because I wasn't used to platforming in 3D, and for some reason, it just felt more real, as stupid as that sounds now. This is a very pleasant song with all the instant death going on. Alright, oh no. Not one of these. Try not to make a fool out of ourselves this time, because this dungeon should be easier than easy. I don't know why I struggled the first time. Oh, I did something stupid again. This is embarrassing. I think part of the problem is I'm rusty and I'm rushing through it, believing like I had the skill that I used to, but it's been so long. That skill kind of atrophied a bit until I build it up again. There's actually a whistle up there if you actually run and float up where like that skeleton was and actually go over the ceiling. Yeah. It really starts getting crazy around level 6, around 7, well, worlds 6 and 7. 5, it starts to get difficult towards the end when you get to the top part of the map with the clouds. This guy shouldn't even recover. There we go. It's like in a perfect world, he shouldn't even be able to move. I used to have the Game Boy Advance version of this. It was kind of like a port of Super Mario All-Stars. I need to sit in front of this TV a little bit better. I'm trying to be close to the mic. There we go. Yay, a star. What will I do with it? Probably nothing. Okay, we're doing embarrassing so far, even for me. Let's hope we can turn the corner here. Okay. So it's 3 up, and that won us back some lives. Let's see if we can get lucky here. Oh, nice. That was lucky, because I don't remember where anything is. Yeah, you feel enthusiastic right before you hit the bottom of the pit. It's quite a cathartic experience. I like how they actually have different animals in the Mario All Stars version. They just recycle enemy types from other games, especially Super Mario Brothers 2 for some reason. I remember in one of the levels he turned into a snake from Super Mario Brothers 2. I guess they couldn't afford the extra sprites for the other stuff he turned into in this game. Goon, Gagoon. I want a flying pirate ship. That'd be so cool. Be the talk of the town. Everybody would want to be my friend. Oh no, shooting Cheerios. Yeah, for all the graphical upgrades, I always thought that was kind of weird that they downgraded that part from like a lesser, I guess, graphically enhanced game with probably a lot less memory as well. I think this game might have used a special chip. I'm not 100% sure on that. This is definitely pushing the graphics more than a lot of NES games at the time. Greetings, if you see any ghosts, be careful. They will give you chase if you turn away. I have enclosed a jewel that helps protect you, Princess Toadstool, and this thing just lets you fly forever. If you're not familiar with the glove that has a P on it. Or it might be a wing, I don't know. The graphics are kind of pixelated. Alright, these little Goombas have angry short man syndrome. If anyone's curious why I'm not getting the whistles, it's just it would make the game like 5 minutes long. Okay, I think I'm slowly getting the hang back into the physics. And of course, my cat is laying right beside the microphone, so if you hear purring, I apologize. Okay, I'm starting to feel better about my chances. Western jingle for an Egyptian theme. I think Astrobot took notes from that. I'm gonna ride this for as long as possible. I'll get one up. Oh. So I guess the mushrooms 2, flowers 3, and then stars 5. I believe that's correct. If not, I'm sure they have an amazing Mario Wikipedia out there. You're so angry. Why are you so angry? Let's talk about it. Must drive you nuts, huh, little ghost? Cocoon, 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 cocoon. So satisfying. Yeah, the P's are great when you don't want to deal with a level. It's basically almost like skipping it. I hate it when I do that. I know it. You tried, that's what counts, little buddy. Honestly, I try to skip everything level 8 if possible. Level 8 is rough. Level 8 is like Mario's version of D-Day. Or World Day. I keep calling it level 8. And then 7's like a labyrinth of like pipes and stuff. You have to figure out the right combination. Okay, I was talking and I wasn't paying attention to which one was a flower. In a perfect world, I would have written all this down. Or at least taken a picture with my phone, but that's too much to ask from me, apparently. What? I swear it looked like he jumped on top of him. Shit show, right? Yeah, the only problem with the peas is there's not a whole bunch of them. So you really have to use them sparingly. Thank you, Kitty, for not rubbing against the mic the whole time. I'm nervous. I believe that puts the dog, or I think they're dogs, but I think they're supposed to be a miniature version of the Hammer Brothers. Okay, I don't have a hammer, so I can't go through that. I think this is the level with the angry sun. Can't wait. I should have gotten a power up for this. Oh, I didn't jump in time. This is the best Nintendo could do for a tornado. Pretty tiny sun. Oh man. This is why I should have gotten some type of power up. Just get the basics of the basic here. Always the tornado. So this is what happens when climate change happens. Oh, pick a box. Its contents will help you on your way. Got it. Is it something I would actually use? Don't really care much for the stars as far as power-ups go. Perfect world. There we go. You can tell the NES is in mono because when you grab coins, it can't completely play the music. One of these like a key. It's probably the one I'm not expecting, right? Attempt to bypass most of this level if we can. Nice, another star. Watch how I screw it up. These guys. Hey, little pup, you want a treat? I'll give you one. So sorry to see you go. It's been fun. Secrets await. I'm so excited. I can't begin to tell any of you. Shit. All I wanted to do was whack this thing up. That's cool, I guess. It gave me points. Forget you can't save your stuff, your secondary items until like Super Mario World. I don't even know why I'm bothering to get this at this point. You can keep that coin. I don't need it. I don't even know where I am anymore. On some platform that's figured out how to levitate on its own. Kitty cat, you just knocked down the microphone. Sorry if you heard any noise during that time. I actually have noise canceling headphones on, so I don't even know how loud I'm being. Okay. We're slowly starting to stockpile lives. I'm sure they'll lower fairly quickly, but we did it. That's what counts. On to the next part. Work our way up here. Trying to slip under. I have the raccoon tail. Oh, the perfect amount. What an a-hole move. Captain Boomerang. Guess we better go to the castle. Turned in a little spider this time. I kind of like his new look. I think he should stay this way. Goon. Apparently, the original sound effects aren't good enough. I have to add my own flair to them. That was stressfully close. At least I feel like I'm slowly improving and getting used to the physics again. I was playing a bit of Super Mario Wonder, and those physics feel a bit different from this. I'm wondering if that's the case. He's gone. On to the next thing. Now we gotta go to Waterworld, my favorite. An alternate universe. I think World 4 is probably my favorite just because it's visually different with the larger sprites, which was something you really didn't see on the NES, to be honest. You especially notice when you play arcade ports on that system that the sprites are much smaller than the arcade versions. Greetings, you can stomp on your enemies using Goomba's shoes. I have enclosed a jewel that helps protect you. Princess Toadstool. Cloud. Always like the music to this level. I mean, to be fair, I like most of the music in these games. These little platforms always remind me of the cereal Fruit Loops, which I was super fond of back in the day. I used to get excited when I was allowed to get Fruit Loops. A lot of times you couldn't because it was expensive. Often I'd have to get corn flakes to make it frosted flakes, so I added my own sugar to it. What is this atrocity? It's so mean-spirited. This isn't Contra. I shouldn't be avoiding projectiles like that. And then there's World 8 that's literally like Contra. Except Mario can't fire back. Well, I guess if he has firepower. There's gonna be that, well, actually person. Doing so well in the beginning. What happened? Oh well. It's still life. Okay. I'm gonna pick this one. Yes, the frog suit. It's probably one of the few worlds that the frog suit's actually useful in, because it's almost worthless on land. This is the one that has that fish that'll eat you in one swallow. And what happens? I get killed by the tiniest fish. dare they tease me with a mushroom? They know how bad I wanted it. Hoping I could grab that turtle shell and launch it at that fish. So it wouldn't be an issue for at least the next 10 seconds. Pretty low platform. Gosh dang. Okay. The nightmare is over for now, anyway. I appreciate it. I'm sorry if it's taken a bit longer to get to your messages. It's just because I'm using the PC to stream. Because the NES obviously doesn't have a native streaming mode. So I actually have to look at my laptop and away from the screen. So if it's taking a little bit longer to reply, that's why. It's not on purpose, I assure you. Right. I guess I'll just use this for now. Alright. The cat actually knocked down the mic earlier. I don't know if you were here, so I don't know if you heard any of that. I didn't hear it actually drop until I saw it, because like I said, I have noise canceling headphones on. I can't remember the order of sequence this is. Maybe it'll come back. Probably not, though. Well, I can at least remember that it existed at one point. Here we go. You're gonna grow wings, I think? I hope not. If you were, you didn't have a chance, thankfully. I mean, to be fair, I feel like I created a pretty cool looking mushroom. Going on with this controller? I'm trying to hold down and it's not holding it down the whole time. Hope I don't have to open it up and clean it. I think I'm gonna switch to a different controller. The fact that I can't hold down is a problem. A lot for somebody that can't get hit once. That seems more consistent, thankfully. Okay, that worked way better. Okay. We're more successful with that controller. Though it's kind of concerning because this controller isn't that old. Thank you for letting me pass. I appreciate it. Let's screw up this card game one more time. No idea where this shit is. Good job. I knew this was a water level. I should have got the frog suit. Live and learn, I suppose. everything at you. I was thinking about maybe streaming, like creating my own Mario levels on Super Mario Maker, but I don't know if anyone would be interested in that. I'm sure this rusty ass gameplay isn't helping the idea. Oh man. Yeah, I have it. I just forgot to use it because I didn't realize this is a water level. Even though it's literally on top of the water. Damn it. So stupid. I gotta play this like an Uncharted game where everything's chasing me and I'm running for my life section. You literally just gonna stay there? You're gonna take me to where I need to go, please. Be a star. Thank you. I appreciate it. 5 up. That makes up for some of the mistakes. But not all of them. Let me drink a cup of this precious coffee before I go on to the next level. I just finished Uncharted 3 last night. I kind of got frustrated a little bit. The shooting in Uncharted 3 felt off coming off of Uncharted 2, at least in the collection to me. I don't remember having that issue on the PlayStation 3 version, but I remember the PlayStation 3 version only ran at 30 frames per second, so maybe I just didn't notice. But I just felt like I was literally like shooting people in the head multiple times before they would go down. Almost like there was a time limit before it would register a hit again that I didn't really experience in other Uncharted games. But that'd be awesome if you stream them. I enjoy them. I kind of think it's funny how Uncharted kind of... Well, I feel like Tomb Raider kind of copied off of Indiana Jones a little, or inspired, not copy, because there wasn't really an Indiana Jones game like that. And then I think Uncharted borrowed from Tomb Raider, and then you see like the newer Tomb Raider reboots borrowing from Uncharted, and then when Uncharted 4 came out, they borrowed the newer Tomb Raiders, like rappelling with the rope, and Nathan Drake has a spike, kind of like how Laura uses the hammer to climb, whatever, like that little pick thing is she has. Might be called an axe. I don't know. I don't know the terminology for climbing equipment. Ugh. Room temperature coffee, my favorite. I was looking at the messages. I should just pause it. This is one thing I need to get used to, streaming with two screens. If I had a desk, I could put them right beside each other. Right now, I'm playing on the floor. The TV's on a table, and my laptop's on the floor is with me. Okay. No. So close. It's infuriating. I'm gonna see if I can change games real quick because I don't have much time. Since Punch Out isn't a very long game, I'll play some of this. Try that other controller. Hope this game works alright. It is using HDMI, so there might be a bit of an input delay. I'm using one of those NES Classic consoles. The little mini ones. Meh, meh, meh. Okay, oh. Okay, now we gotta fight this next dude. Can't wait. Let's get this started. This guy with his crazy punches. This guy isn't gonna be able to form complete sentences after that kind of head injury. All this music is just in my mind. Like at all times. When I'm walking the dog, when I'm eating. Yeah, I figured I'd play a little bit. It's just not a game I could play long because it's not a very long game. And they'll just get a point where I'll get stuck on it. I cannot beat Mike Tyson. Although I think this one has Mr. Dream in it. Yeah, this is the one I mostly played because it's the one that I had. I didn't even really get to play Super Punch Out until the Wii came out because I bought it for virtual console. I mean, I might have rented it once or twice. This dude's easy. You just gotta know what to do, and it's been so long, I don't remember. I think it's that. What do you mean monsters? I don't understand the question. Oh, there was one right at the beginning of the game, but I don't remember any more than then. After that part, I kind of had trouble seeing. I don't know. It's not his stream's fault. TKO. Not. That's embarrassing. Yeah, there was like one monster right before it showed the name of the game, and then he was kind of exploring. It wasn't a super long stream because his time's kind of limited, but yeah, he just after that he kind of explored a bit and got to a save point. But like I said, it's already like kind of a dark game, and my phone's like OLED, so it's kind of extra dark unless I turn the brightness up super high. So I had trouble kind of seeing what was going on. So I was mostly interacting with chat. That's usually how it goes. Every time I'm about to quit a game, every time I'm about to quit a game, that's when everybody shows up. Sorry. Everybody shows up in my stream, especially if I have to use the bathroom or something. Stop going to the side. I wonder if there's dirt in this D-pad. I switched back to the controller that I was using before and it's screwing up. But it's like not that old of a controller, so I don't know why I'm having issues with it. Oh wow, that's crazy. I usually don't have that many viewers at one time. Like, if I just see one viewer, I stress out over, like, disappointing them. Yes, I know. When I was a kid, this dude used to beat me, but I learned the secret, and then I forgot the secret. Maybe my trainer will tell me it. I think he's like Ball Bull, where like when he does that one charge, you can do something, but it's hazy. I probably haven't played this game seriously in 30 years. At least he doesn't insult me by calling me Little Mac. He just calls me Mac. That's a true friend. There we go. I knew there was something I had to do. So high punch when he charges. That was the trick. Got it. Only if I didn't die so many times in embarrassment. Oh, I love this montage song. Looks like they have some parallax scrolling going on there, which is kind of impressive for the NES with the water. Kind of has a depth feeling. It's not just like one static piece of water, there's layers moving. Get your pen and paper out, kids. This dude, I'm gonna die after I say this, but I feel like this dude might be easier than Glass Joe. After this fight, though, I have to stop because I have to take my dog Faye out for a walk. But I'm glad I got to stream for at least a little bit before. Especially from some retro stuff for a change. I would like to do more retro game videos. Who's next? If it's King Hippo, I'll fight him because it's a fairly quick fight. Assuming I know what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, especially when it's not on the living room floor. She's asleep right now, so I can get away with one more fight. Get up. All I have to do is like get him to drop his pants and just punch that bandage. If I don't win this, it's gonna be a game over. There we go. I'm assuming he can't get up if memory serves me correctly. Okay, it's slowly coming back. There's hope for me yet. Anyway, I'm going to stop here for now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Ben, for hanging out with me and commenting. I really appreciate it. Hope you're all doing well, and I hope to talk to you on the next one. I'll probably be on later. Take care. Bye.